Alright, first off, before we get this video rolling, I want to throw out a special thanks to It's Not a Toy for hooking me up with these amazing shirts. I can't thank you enough, bro. I love them. Now it just sucks because I got to wear this shirt every day that I do a video. It's probably going to start to get a little crusty. Alright, so today we're going to be checking out this Sentinel Days of Future Past Wolverine. The main reason why I wanted this was for the Wolverine. I already have Sentinels over there, but you really can't have too many. It's just a matter of how many you can afford. I could only afford one of these, and I couldn't even afford full price. I gave you guys a heads up on this thing like months ago, and I was like, please do not buy the Sentinel, because the less people that buy it, the quicker it will go on clearance, and I really wanted to get that Wolverine on my shelf. It's on clearance through Amazon. I think it's $56, which I have no problem paying $56 for this. I think it's totally worth that. $100, well, that's a complete ripoff. The thing is with these action figures, it seems like it's supply and demand. And so many people are making action figures now to where we really can't afford to keep up. And now they're starting to go on clearance even quicker. All the 10-year stuff, all the Cyber Monday stuff, the Black Friday stuff. Wait till the after Christmas sale. Don't buy it too soon. I know it's great to get the stuff on your shelf early, but if you can wait a few months, you'll probably save about 50% of your money. Say you're like me and you spend $9 grand on toys a year. Cut that in half. Well, now I guess you can buy more toys. You just gotta wait a while to get them. I was shopping around on eBay, which is something I try not to do, but I do more often than I should, and I was looking at the price of Mezco toys. And I think that their spark has started to fizzle out because they no longer go up in value. Now they're starting to come down in value, a lot of them. Like, all these people that are rushing out to buy these Mezco's exclusives, that's just them trying to add spark to a fire that's starting to fizzle out. It's like somebody just walked up to Mezco's campfire and pissed all over it, because if you look at a lot of these figures that are $80, you can now pick them up for $50. So that's a good thing, at least for us. Now you just gotta wait and pick and choose on which ones you're gonna buy later. Let's check out this Sentinel. So we got this Sentinel and this Days of Future Past Wolverine all opened up. And you can see that he's massive. He's actually just as massive as the one that you probably already have. And that's why I was saying don't spend $100 on this thing. Because if you spend $100 on it, then I would have to spend $100 on it. And I refuse to spend $100 on it, considering that I already have one that looks pretty much exactly like this. Of course, I'm going to pull him out. I got to kind of move the camera around because this thing's so big. He does talk. Let me turn this light off. His eyes do light up. That was one thing I was wondering. He does talk.
Sentinel power core breached. Purge power core. Beta level mutant detected.
So he's just like the last one, a different color. We'll pull him out in a second. We'll take a quick look at this Wolverine. This Wolverine is basically why I bought this thing. I could have passed on the Sentinel because I already have a Sentinel. Of course, it's nice to army build your Sentinels, but at $56 a pop, let's be real here, guys. I got to start saving my money and buying a little less action figures cut back where I can. This head looks exactly like a head that we already have, but it's painted different. The jacket looks pretty similar. The pants, the boots, oh, come on guys, let's face it. We already have this action figure. They just kind of mashed this one up and put them together, and I absolutely love it. Like, I really wanted this Wolverine. I'm glad that I have it. He does come with extra hands. He can actually hold his gun. The gun comes out of the holster. The gun is actually not that big of a deal. Let me try to get it out with one hand. Here it is. It's kind of like a space gun, which I guess is cool because it's Days of Future Past. So that makes sense to me. The Sentinel, the articulation is basic. We're not going to touch on that because I'm sure that you probably already have this toy. Here's the back of him. He looks great. He's real boring. They could have put a little bit more love on him. I'm going to pull out the other ones and we're going to do some comparisons. All right, so I've pulled out all of my Sentinels. This is the Sentinel, the older version. And if it wasn't for this Wolverine, I would suggest that you just go on eBay. I don't know what this guy's going for, and buy the older one versus the new one side by side. You can see that the old one is clearly better. It's painted way better. Look at the wires on his arms are painted. These are not. Also the wires in his feet, if I can see them without these Wolverines being in the way. You can kind of see him back there. I like this purple better than this purple. I like this blue better than this blue. I like the black on this. This doesn't have any black. So this is just a lazy, shitty version of the original, which is pathetic. Hasbro, you should be embarrassed. Like, you guys are charging $100 for this thing with basically a Wolverine that you already have. Granted, I wanted the Wolverine. I really did. It's kind of, I mean, we already had it. Here's the wind-blown head down here. This one comes with the one on the bike, so they just took the wind-blown head, put it on this one, painted the sides white, which you can see right there. No big deal. Everything else on this thing is like on an action figure that you already have, so it's a really cheap redo for them. I went ahead and pulled out all the other new Wolverines, the masks. I also have like the other one with the mask on. I just thought that was cooler than with the hood that comes down. And this is kind of like the Days of Future Past version of the Toy Biz one. You can see like the white on the sides there. This one actually came with a motorcycle. They don't do stuff like that. Now they charge us for motorcycles. When motorcycles used to be accessories, but those days are long gone. And then you have the original Toy Biz Sentinel, which to me, that one just completely blows these other ones out of the water. I love the tentacles coming out of his hands. I like that he looks like, this looks like a cheap kid toy right here. This thing is, come on guys, it's horrible. We're suckers, so we buy it. I got it on clearance, otherwise we wouldn't be doing this review right now. Because if you look at this old one, all the detail, all the paint, it's just a far better toy. This was a Build-em. It's like a 15-inch tall Build-A-Figure. We basically got that for free, guys. And we used to get motorcycles for free. Like I said, those days are long over. I think I covered everything. Final thoughts on this one. If you can get it for clearance, pick it up. If you can't get it for clearance, see how much this thing is on eBay and pick this one up, because this one makes this one look like shit. Like, it's just embarrassing. As far as the Wolverine goes, I mean, I'm a sucker. I kind of feel like I needed it because I have all the other Wolverines. But I can see this being an easy pass. Like always, guys, thanks for watching.